What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and welcome back to the Rim, where I think the goal today has got to be, well, first of all, finish off what we were doing with those slight errors I made with how the plants are going to be set up, but secondly, we need to get this genetic stuff up and running so we can start replacing people's eyes, because if I remember rightly, we have a number of people now that are not looking the best. Missing an eye, Scar's not so bad, missing another eye. Any other eyes missing? I think it's only 2 people. Yeah, I'd rather like to get those eyes repaired. And given we're getting to the point where we've really stripped this map down, I'm considering going caravan style with it. And sending our drome dairy. Can a drome dairy be used as a cargo animal? I don't think they can. I don't know. I don't think they are able to come with us. We're going to have to do something. So I'm thinking maybe bring the world up, just jumping to one of these nearby sectors, grabbing some components, and jumping back again straight away. But anyway, before we can do any of that, let's get this thing unpaused, get things going. Someone pointed out fairly accurately that what I've done here with these 2 beds, we're unlikely to have that many prisoners. Oh, hang on, that's an excellent bed, that's good, excellent, masterwork, excellent. Okay, so, whatever, we'll just deconstruct. Oh, how are these? Excellent. Wow, we're just really good at making beds, apparently. No, fine, we will deconstruct those and we'll put a table there instead so that they've got something to eat. Not that we have any prisoners at the moment, but we'll get there. Because, yes, we want to get the pulping is going, we want to get some of the other bits done. Which means I need the components to build. Where's genetics? Yes, we need to get in here and start building our gene pod and our tissue growing vat so we can start giving these guys cool upgrades and limbs and so on. Speaking of which, doctoring. 13 for Greystar is reasonable. It's usable. Not ideal, I'd rather it be higher. We got nice meds still. We got 8 nice med. I'm going to keep that, thanks. Nobody touch that. That's being reserved for other purposes. Now these guys are going to be at this for a little while, I suspect. Is anyone else getting other work done? We are actually going out and mining during this, for example, yeah? Oh, nice. Actually, we might not be as bad as I thought. I wasn't expecting more to pop up from in there. Then we got up here. There is a temptation to maybe just build a bridge across this so that they, because they're going to be going up there a fair bit. I think I might just put a bridge across so they don't get the wet feet debuff, and also so they can run across quickly, don't get chased down by caribou. Eel corpse. Alright, thanks, Cass. Very kind of you. Could also do with more security, but the component problem remains a problem. Multi-analyzer soon, then fabrication, then deep drilling, and then we might not have to go and do the caravan thing. It just seems like a very easy way. I just hop next door, you know? But at least for now. Ah, right, they've got rid of that already. At least let's get some sort of one of those. We could sit 2 people at it, 3 people if I move the light. One of those, we could sit 2 people at it, so I can't help but feel like we'd be better off with those instead. Can I reinstall you? Is there any clever way I can do this? Yes, there is. If I put that there, I think. Table there, 2 seats. Can I put another table there? No, because I won't be able to reach the bed. Balls. and it's too long to fit along the wall, and we don't have a 1x1. It's just going to have to be that, isn't it? Oh well. Some people can sit down, assuming we even have that many prisoners to begin with. What's happening? Corn planters died because of cold. Yes, I know. Ah, someone pointed out, where are my windmills? Yes, when deleting growing zones, accidentally deleted the growing zone that was keeping this from having stuff growing in it. Like that tree, for example. So let's just growing zone that whole area. That should be all of it, right? Yep. Growing zone that whole area with something random. There you go. Strawberries. Why not? That'll at least keep that clear. I also want to move these solar panels, don't I? But again, components. We're up to 9 on the components. So what do I do first? We've got a bunch of needs for them. I probably save them for fabrication, don't I? Oh, grandfather. Mr. Iguana. Granddaddy has come to visit. This stuff, is it warm enough in there? No, it's not. It's -13. So they're not going to be doing any growing. And when they said visitors, are these guys literally just wandering through? No, they've gone halfway down the map and then they turned around. What have you got? You got anything good? Blowgun, smoke lift joints, an exo-frame. Why have you got an exo-frame? This seems a bit overkill. I can't afford an exo-frame. Alright, keep up with it, and you know what? How much is it for a tissue growing vat? 2 components. And it's 4 components for a gene pod. Yep, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We got the pulp. Are we going to want the recycler to put corpses into pulp? I mean, we've got corpses. Maybe I should have done that instead of the pulper, thinking about it. Reuse people's bodies. Ah, right, they've come to visit. Why don't we have a chat? Jackalope, let's have a chat. See if they've got anything. Can we buy that exosuit? We can for 1,800. We do not have 1,800. And they have 54. I really wish I was friends with someone more useful. Being friends with the tribesmen, not that helpful. Just isn't. Not when they don't even have the money to buy the stuff off of you. Can't get on with it. I was about to say, we do have a table, don't we? I'm looking right at it like an idiot. That stuff's mostly complete. This stuff, not so much. How about the mining? Anything happening? Not really. What is everyone doing all day? I'm going to sit back and watch. I want to see how efficient people are building. Greystar's cooking. That's fine. That seems appropriate. Revio's hauling. We got muscle parasites in like everybody. Muscle parasites. Just annoying. It's the one that means that everyone... yeah, it's the one that means that everyone just gets tired really quickly. We have 813 sandstone. Do I start... We've only got 2 people on construction. And I really feel like some of these roles need more focus. Or we just need another bunch of colonists. Because we've got a colony that can actually take way more people. Zzzt. Now what? There's a fire! Deal with it! Put out the fire, everybody! Mick, that doesn't mean eat pemmican. Why are you eating pemmican? We've got meals. I was about to say about putting floors down. And then I got distracted talking about the fact that these guys, we've got 2 like really good constructors and then not much else is happening. Moldocks, like we've got a few people on crafting, but then I suppose, yes, we've got everybody's in bed, including the doctor. Mick, you in bed as well? Yep, both doctors are in bed. Eldest Wolf, instead of just chatting away while you eat, do you want to go and... No, not research. Let's go and get you to tend Greystar and then Mick. And then hopefully they'll get up. Oh, wait, that defaulted to... I was holding the shift button to try and queue them. Can you not queue a doctor thing? I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Now Mick gets about that. Where are you going? You're grabbing herbal meds from down there. Okay. There are herbal meds right there. Do we want to duplicate that pile? I think we probably do. Expand. And this pile still has hairball in it for some reason. It should only have medicine, but for some non-apparent reason it's got hairball. Okay, down to 3 components again. The steel supplies are looking kind of alright. Thor and Wasted is just going to be busy doing that forever, I suspect. The septic tank thing working? Yeah. Do not drain. Yeah, I wonder how this works. Drain tank at 50%. I mean, it's connected to the plumbing, right? In theory, that should just drain manually, but it's talking about... Yeah. Interesting. That's not really what I'm after. Hello? You guys look more like it. Anyone else notice that we almost never get anyone on the comms console? Is that probably because I keep missing the messages popping up here? Ooh, yeah, I'm also missing caribou. Alright, Jackalope. Yes, they've updated the hospitality mod again, so we can, somewhere in here, yeah, it's easier basically to recruit people. All we need is friends, but we can also somehow stop them from doctoring. I wonder if this is under health. No? Okay. Somewhere around, force recruit, send away, yeah. Try to create friendships. I guess has enough friends, he will join your colony, and it'll piss off the colony. That might be worth taking into account. If someone like decent comes along by with some good staggeringly ugly, yeah, not quite the one. Are a volatile gourmand? No. What about you? Pessimist, super immune, trigger happy. Actually not great either. Mosquito? Very neurotic pessimist with chemical interest. Iguana's useless as well. Titola, totally transhumanist. Nimble. That's 40 with rubbishy skills. Alright. None of them are worth doing it with. Might be worth attempting with these folks. Potentially. Wonder what's our rep like with these guys? I wonder. Oh, they're not guests, are they? They're just passing by. Factions? Let's have a look. Plus 41, so probably not high enough for us to be recruiting their dudes anyways. I don't know how angry they get, but probably quite angry. I would guess. Jackalope do the thing. Might also be time soon to maybe clear out some more of these corridors so that people move around more quickly. It is also doors, but still. Yeah, healthier negotiator, whatever. And these guys might have something I want. Inful, neurotomy. Neurotomy for making our own meds. Oh, they got components. Oh, that's expensive. Okay, we need that. So how do I sell them enough stuff that we can get that? That solves a lot of our problems right now. So I think it's time to sell some clothing. What do we got that's ridiculously expensive and or broken? We sell a limestone poker table. What? Okay, so we got blue fur parkas and plain leather parkas that are worth tons. We've got 4 sarapod leather button-down shirts. Yeah, we can blatantly afford this. Let's sell off all of the low durability stuff first. Not that there is very much of that. 73, I suppose, is low enough. 77's low enough. 51, yep. Awful toques, no, we won't keep those. Yeah, we should probably ditch all of the like reasonably standard stuff as well, like camel hair toques, 10. Slowly knocking that money down. Actually, no, camel hair toques are quite good, aren't they? So, what we got it down to 954. Given that we can make more of this stuff relatively easily, let's add a bit more in so I can keep some of my cash at least. 496. So many hats. That should do. Nice. Jackalope, can you please haul those components? 40 components, boys. And 2 advanced. That is going to sort us out nicely. Plus, a bit of extra rep. Cass probably won't like it very much. He'll be like, hang on a second, I've been trying to keep those components from you. And now you just got them bottom. That was not the point. Marduk's still wearing that shield belt that he doesn't like. So these things are just waiting on work. Everything's just waiting on work because we're waiting on this area down here, which is important because technically we have no incoming food whatsoever at the moment. We're just working off this nicely built up surplus we've got. We probably want to get that prioritized. We've got soil for a lot of it. And we've got rough gravel in places, so... No, let them finish, Wasted. Let them finish. The muscle parasites thing kind of puts me off wanting to go off on a mission to a nearby cell immediately, as does the fact we just bought 43 components. So it'll be steel that's our problem next, rather than anything else, I suspect. Steel and a lack of people... Oh, we've shown up even more down here as well. Okay, we're much better off for components than I thought. Ooh. Ooh. Jackalope has muscle parasite. Do we have anyone that is similar to Jackalope but does not have muscle parasites? Thor? Do you have muscle parasites? You do have muscle parasites. Screw it then. Jackalope can go and do it. Of course, the exotic goods trader shows up the second I use all my cash. But then exotic goods will be able to buy different things off of us as well. Grizzly bears? Look, they've got components as well. And advanced components, although 245 a piece is expensive enough that I don't think we can do that again. Oh, wow. Bionic stomachs and eyes and... oh, Jesus. Yeah, they've got the shiny stuff, these boys. They have the shiny stuff. The question is whether I try and pick up one of these prosthetic things, because we're still not at a point where we'll be able to make those for a little while. But it's really just the prosthetic heart, ironically. The bionic stomach, I'm not that worried about. It's better than a biological stomach in almost every way. Well, what's the almost? No, we'll be able to make that stuff ourselves. Let's buy their components and one of their advanced components. Hey, good spot to drop it as well. I'll take that. So we are poor right now. Very poor. Which is kind of fine. Okay, they finished mining through that and found absolutely nada. So we're kind of going to have to hope that some of these other places are a bit better off. I think this one in particular looks like it's vaguely hopeful. And, of course, get the research done. I'm going to use 3x speed. And hope I don't miss things. Maybe we... oh, hang on. That's not right. Hold it open. That's going to be slowing things down. Might as well hold open all of these internal doors for now. And then, if we do need to do something about it and shut them all, we can do that when the time comes, rather than having everybody slightly slowed down by the fact that we've got all these doors around the place. All the internal ones should be open. Because look, I think they're avoiding going that way at all, because this way is technically faster. Thor, can you go and open that door so that people change their mind about which direction they go? There you go. Might need that old priority mod again. I can't remember what it was, but it was one that allowed you to prioritise which route they took. Like, make certain areas more preferable. But I can never necessarily say that you would... like, was I doing it better than how the AI does it? Not necessarily. And so half the time it would screw stuff up. Half the time people would definitely be taking weird routes. Okay, so we've got 54 components. This might also be time, therefore, to start getting ourselves a little more security. 6 components. Barrel must be refurbished after use. Meh. Cannot fire at close-up targets. I've never used any of these advanced turrets or anything yet. I should really, if we're going to do this, sort out what's going on with the defensive layout as well, because at the moment this is an ugly mess, isn't it? Alright, which means one bit at a time, starting off with moving our power to somewhere more sensible. Yeah, do you remember the times where you couldn't walk on solar panels, and doing it like this would be just a ridiculous idea? They really enjoyed our stay. Oh, nice. No, don't leave me smoke leaf. Where did you put it? Ah, forbidden. Have we haven't got anything to burn it with yet, have we? We were only doing that for a little while. Or was that on the other? No, that was on the stream one, wasn't it? Oh. Yes, we need a burny place. Oh yeah, we had the burn pits over here for a bit as well, but none at the moment. We need a place to get rid of some of those drugs. Let them move these over. I mean, they're 3 components each, but we'll get some back from taking these apart, and I'll feel much happier once we can bring this whole defensive line back up again. Maybe even like incorporate this a little bit. That area in there is a bit annoying, but if we fill that in with, what is it, we've got lots of sandstone. they should be pretty inclined to ignore it. Then sort of you extend that out as a bit of wall there, maybe even make a little pillboxy sort of section in here. Make use of this as, because they won't try and get through this, so we can kind of use it as an extension for this sort of area here, perhaps. Because yeah, our pawns are also going to miss, like, avoid that marsh if they can. Yeah, I think that might do the job. So much building to do. Construction for days. Yep, shoot frenzy doesn't help anybody. At least we're getting lots of free sandstone chunks. We're just digging them out of the floor. Rough gravel. There's a few people helping haul stuff about, at least. Leaving these two to just run around and actually do the building. And I could interrupt them, but if I interrupt them, we won't have food. I just forgot how long terraforming takes. It really does take ages. High mail, wow. That's not great. Okay, cool, cool. That's that solar done. So now let's deconstruct that off the edge, and you gonna need to be reinstalled somewhere for now. So let's just put you on that corner there for the time being, because we're going to be getting rid of your power and all the other bits down here as well, which means including remove roof. Cheers, guys. It's helpful. Looks like terraforming quite low priority for them. Sad wonder. See how the psychic drone kicks in so hard and fast. It's ridiculous. Oh, boys. Look what's done. Okay. I don't think we want to be incubating any new pets quite yet. It's good fun, but not quite yet. I think what we want first is to get some human implants going. So what the fun ones? We're not going to be able to get things like the chem fuel heart and the chem fuel stomach. Can we get some wolf muscle fibers? Significant speed and strength boost. 1 human implant. Wolf muscle fibers. Need implant plasteel wire mesh tier 2. Humanoid material. Wolf genetic material. So we should have both of those. There's some wolf. We got humanoid material? It doesn't look like we do. That's not an invitation, Cassandra. Okay, so extract genes from a humanoid. And then when we can, we will have some wolf muscle fibers, please. And, oh, there was something else I need to do alongside those wolf muscle fibers to make this work. What was it? Oh yes, the tier 2 plasteel mesh thing. Which I think comes from the machining table? Nope. Now Wasted's got to remember where that comes from. Yeah, not lab shelf. We got a genetic extraction table. I can't remember where these are built from. Doll. It's definitely not in here. This is only does the incubators. The pulpers doesn't do it. And it's neither of those. Oh no, it is in here. Okay. Did I need multiple? No, I just needed one. What do these actually need? Let me guess. Components. 2 components and plasteel. Okay. Well, thankfully, we got that sitting around outside, so that works. Hey, Thrumbos. And everyone needs treatment again. Who are we going to send? Eldest Wolf when he wakes up. Eldest Wolf's actually in a really good mood, so... Oh no, mix on it. -4, -2... Okay, we need to figure out a bit on our heating side of things, because this is way too cold in there. Temperature... no, not temperature. Hygiene. Where does our plumbing run? Okay, so should really connect there, but more importantly, we're going to want it to run into this room. Around the outside? Around the inside? I think around the inside makes a little more sense. Have it along there, and then I can put a radiator or two along this wall, warm that area up, because it's chilly up here. -21 in there. We got the radiators correct. It's just this corridor and area that I've not looked after properly. 19, -10, -15. Yep. Kinda chilly. And everyone's angry with me, of course. Build complete. Extract genes from a humanoid. Which means that we're going to need to do those the other way around, but it means that we should be making a hybrid steel mesh. One hybrid steel mesh, and then, next up... Now, who is making this? Moldark is putting this together. Moldark has, alright, because this is a weird thing where it uses a combination of, like, crafting and research. It's a bit weird. I don't think we've necessarily got anyone better than Moldark to do this. The nice thing about the gene stuff, of course, is that you end up training a lot of your guys in research and so on just by doing it. Okay, Moldark's got them. Oh, that's a mechanoid interface chip. Where did you put it? There it is. Human implant, wolf muscle fibers. Who do we speed up? Or kill? We make Greystyle, the fast walker, even faster. No, that doesn't seem like a great plan. I wonder if... Has anyone got any leg injuries? Although I don't think this actually replaces their legs. It just... No one has any leg injuries anyway. Nor should we really be doing surgery while everyone's still suffering from muscle parasites. I'm pretty sure. Mad Thrumbos. Oh, Jesus. There's loads of them. I can't fight Thrumbos. Right, Moosh. No, mate. You need to get the hell back inside somehow. Ooh. Manhunter. Restrict. Manhunter. I don't want to fight any Thrumbos. Right, is anyone else out in an equally awkward place as Moosh, sorry. Or is it just Moosh? Everyone else should be able to get back, I think. Moosh is in a really dodgy place. Moosh. We really need that turret to start attacking that. Oh, God. Moosh, run. Is that turret not powered? Moosh, mate, you need to keep running. We might have to try and fight these things. That's 70% from fighting the turret. Wasted is broken at the moment. Moosh, how bad is it? Missing a toe already. Because they screw people up with the horns more than anything else. Yeah, we may have to try and do this. Or at least prepare for the eventuality that might happen. Moosh is dead. Well then. I'm sorry, Mr. Moosh. I'm not sure I could really have done anything about that. It bit off your neck. Oh. Moosh down. Dead. No more great swimmers in the colony. Well, damn. Moosh was mining for us. I mean, are they now going to try and smash their way in? Potentially. They're going to beat the crap out of that turret quickly, I know that much. It looks like the answer is no. They're just going to make their way around the outside of my base, killing all my defenses. Yeah, that's harsh. I mean, I have no idea what I could have done about that there. I literally just decided to... these turrets are doing interesting things where the Thrumbos keep giving up on them. That one's actually starting to get killed. Probably not quick enough, because as soon as they get near the turret, look how much damage the Thrumbos do. Oh yes, explode. Perfect. Look how much damage they don't take from that explosion. Yeah, I don't know what I could have done about that, really. Outside of starting a fight I was going to lose. Or tried to... I could have run Moosh up here, couldn't I? Just tried to make him survive in that little place. Maybe we sort of work on killing a few as well, because the ones... At least a few of these are messing around with the turrets enough that they'll probably bleed to death. Like this one. That may well bleed to death. Everyone's going to be so pissed about that as well, especially with the blooming... I'm glad Wasted broke indoors. Or I would have lost myself as well, probably. Okay, well, we're stuck inside, guys. Not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. And also, try and keep it together if possible. And he's dead. Okay, yeah, I think this is a full-on, we have to wait indoors for this setup. And I'm still pissed that we lost blooming Moosh. That's going to sting. Psychic Drone's ending is going to help. We might be able to drop some of the major break risks down to a minor break risk. Kind of need that to happen, because if someone breaks, they're just going to run off outside. I know how this works. We will have to build ourselves a suitable memorial for Mr. Moosh. Bitten down. He's got no head, you see. Bitten down in his prime by the man-hunting Thrumbos. Alright, these guys, if I remember rightly, they should leave once they wake up. Once they've gone to sleep. This one's actually downed. And dead. Interesting. Okay, so... a singular dead Thrumbo. That one... apparently also got shot up and was responsible for the rest of my turrets getting taken out. Do I have any turrets remaining? No. Thankfully, at least, no, I've got one. But some of them did at least drop the components that they're made out of. Yeah. Hopefully these manhunters go away soon. Down to a minor break risk. Apparently people weren't that bothered about Moosh. That's really bad. I'm not sure what we could do with him either. I believe if we go through far enough down this genetics and research tree, I believe eventually, yeah, you can brain scan and clone people. So yes. But extracted from a living being as a surgery, or right click it with the colonist to select a target, a valid corpse. I wonder if we can't see if this works. I don't know if this is going to be a thing, but it's worth an attempt. What if I was to remove a little space up there, put a separate stockpile zone, and in the freezer, priority critical, clear all, we keep fresh colonist corpses. And only fresh colonist corpses. And then we grab Moosh and we try and genome sequence and reprint him out later on in the series. See if we can get him back. As long as he doesn't... He's frozen out there, so as long as he doesn't spoil, technically we should be able to genome sequence Moosh and reprint him. I think. I've never done it before. I never got far enough in the other game to do the genome sequencing thing. But, technically, I think it could be done, right? Oh, one moment. Someone at the door. Sorry about that. Random visitors that do not realise I'm in the middle of recording. Okay, so they're still around, being manhuntery and annoying. We do have idle colonists, and I don't think I've really got much I can give them to do. Have we got enough stuff stored internally, do you think, to start? Yeah. I don't know why they're not. Oh, we're out of dirt. Okay, I need to get some more dirt at some point. That is not something we can do now. Something we can do now would be to... Building floors. Start sandstoning this floor to speed people up. Yep, that should do. I'll give them something a bit more to do. Maybe some of these idle guys can go and do that, even though they'll be terrible at it. While we hang around for the Thrumbos to leave. Are you leaving? Off you go. Leave, please. Or get in a fight with something else that's nice and big. Just don't hang around out there. I've got things I need to do, goddammit. Thankfully, it's cold enough, consistent enough that we're not about... Moosh is not about to disappear unless he gets eaten. What have we got animals-wise, wildlife-wise? Is there anything that's going to come and eat Moosh? No, there's not. So we're all good. Want to break risk? Yeah, that's all fine. That's all fine. Research almost done. Moldark on the research. Great. Eldest Wolf. Isn't Eldest Wolf supposed to be the big research guy? No, Moldark's got some. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is going to end up being a really, really weird season if I end up with the ability to actually reprint people after they've died and be like, okay, so I did screw up. First time in a long while where I've lost someone in a series. Damn it, wasted. Not cool. I'm sorry, Moosh. Again, I don't know what I could have done about it when Thrumbos that are already on the map just suddenly go nuts. I mean, I could have, I guess, maybe anticipated and kept people more close to the base because there's Thrumbos about. I mean, Thrumbos, big dangerous things. Could potentially have gone that route, but if we're playing that way, we're going to be so conservative. We're going to get so little done. Also, all the toilets have got block drains. And I don't entirely know why. Oh, because the turrets blew up half of our plumbing network. Okay, that had to do it. How long will these guys hang around for? Oh no, it's already down to be rebuilt. Yeah, I could really do with them leaving. Especially if the toilets are all blocked, because that's not going to end well in the long term. Hygiene plummets, then mood plummets, and then, yeah. And then we need to do loads of cleaning. Is anyone going to go and medic? Mix on the medic. Still no one has moved the Hevel wall. I am pretty damn certain that this does not allow Hevel wool. No. No one can be bothered to move it. Food binge, yeah, I don't mind. Do whatever you like. Whatever gets you through it, guys. Volcanic winter. That might get rid of the Thrumbos. I doubt it, but it might. Cass has gone back to her, alright, I'm going to kill you slowly technique then, has she? Roger. I really can't get any... I was thinking of maybe getting some... Ooh, hang on. Hang on, what is this? If I'm clever here, and we ditch that lot, I can maybe, with the terraforming... Back dirt from soil, soil from... No, I want stony soil from sand. It requires crushed rocks and clay. No, I want stony soil from soil. Which requires what? Based on fertile soil, result stony soil, gain 1 pile of dirt. Sweet, that's what I'm after. So this stuff here can give me a whole bunch of dirt to terraform this with, without going outside. Oh, hang on. Hang on. They're leaving, boys. Wildlife. 1 Thrumbo left. Get off. Get out of here, you. Thank you. Right. Animals. Back to... Where is it? No animu. And our dudes back to unrestricted. And then immediately someone prioritize hauling moosh. Let's get him back to that spot so we can do something with him. You taking him to the right spot? Okay, cool. That's what we were after. Multi-analyzer. Fabrication next, right? Requires... Oh, we have to put the multi-analyzer on now to get anything further, don't I? Of course I do. Are you taking him to the right place? No, you're not. What priority is this on? Priority important, yeah. What priority is this on? Priority critical. Colonist corpses. Oh, I need to turn human corpse on, of course. There we go. There we go. We're going to do what we can, Mr. Moosh. I'm going to keep what's left of your body in there. Oh, that's pretty horrible. Let's also cancel. Let's not rebuild these turrets yet. Let's just collect the materials. Are there any more of these? Yep, you. I think that should be it. And then we've got the one random turret here that didn't get shot because it was in a stupid place. So that's fine. Let's put you right there. And let's also get wasted. Where are you? Can you prioritize working on the plumbing? We need the toilets unblocked, preferably. All of it, please. Even if it's only up to the septic tank. And Eclipse. There's a bunch of trash that Cass is throwing my direction at the moment. It's ridiculous. Yes, that immediately unblocks the toilets. Nice. That works quite well. Okay, so what to do with little Moosh? Oh, we should probably, thinking about it, Yes, I'm thinking we should probably put that in its own separate little room so that people don't have to walk past colonist corpses over and over again while they're getting stuff from the fridge. We will rebuild you, mate. We will rebuild you. Hopefully. I don't actually know that, but we'll try. Being down a person definitely doesn't help. You know what? There's even more of them in there. Let's just check that I've got nothing queued up for them to go over here and do. Because I would rather like them to stay back near the base for a little bit. Wasted is feeling a little burnt. What was he over there even doing? Not really sure, but so be it. Can't do nothing about it now. My place needs a clean as well. Even lose some sandbags. Ah, no, that's from earlier, isn't it? That's not from now. No. Don't rebuild that. Oh no, that was the moved one, wasn't it? Do rebuild that. Ignore me. I thought that guy was busy taking materials up to it, but he was probably bringing stuff back. Component needed for event? No, good. So you reinstall in here, please. Then let's get. Where is the multi-analyzer? It's under the other MISC. Cool, that is going to reach from up there. So then I can just whack that. There. Can reinstall that there, or maybe actually in the corner. And proceed with the research. You done in here yet? Not quite. Certainly doing better now. I've given them some... I assume they're doing a bit up here and then running down there to do that building and going backwards and forwards, right? Pretty much. Anything interesting kicking around in here? Other than a new weapon and a Valerie that's... Oh no. Is okay. Eclipse's endings. We've just got volcanic winter to deal with. I mean, our overall temperatures in here are looking okay. That plumbing got finished, I think. So... No, cancel that. That's... Yeah, we don't want you to do that, thank you. That plumbing got finished, so we should be able to put... Not that temperature. The other temperature. Should be able to put a little radiator in here. Keep that place nice and warm. We should also be able to put a little radiator in here. Keep this place nice and warm. Yes. Things move forwards slowly. But forwards they do. Okay, deconstruct. I'm tempted to leave that power line. As I said before, when I was putting it there as redundancy. And then let's just get rid of that for the time being, and we'll bring the whole thing further up. And there's nothing in there, so I'm going to delete that zone 2. And do we want to mine out? No, not yet. Let's get everything repaired up and back on course, and then we can do that. Now, let's double check what Moosh... I think Moosh was just mining, which is going to be... Yeah, Moosh was our main miner. Which is going to be a pain, but right now we don't need to do any, so... This is fine. Multi-analyzer's up. Let's get the research going. We go deep drilling or straight to fabrication? I suppose we need the deep drilling, which actually is a 2-stage one in order to be able to do the fabrication, because we'll need to get the parts for it. So, yeah, let's go deep drilling. Bit of a long and awkward method of doing things, but it's what's necessary. Animus, apparently, not bothered about the temperature. They're afraid to enter your territory for the following reason. Volcanic winter. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I know it's cold, but come inside. It's nice and warm in here. Unless you go to the medical bay, then it's not. But just don't get hurt. It'll be way better that way around. So yeah, what am I going to need to do to get to the cloning? Colonist needs treatment. Oh yeah, muscle parasites. So yes, cloning, we're going to need... It's actually not that bad research-wise. We've been doing a lot more research than this. So distillation straight through, and you also get some interesting stuff. Where is it? These various bits and bobs, the bionics, for example. Integrated weaponry, that's what we need, right? Go full cybernetic with it. You guys done yet? So close, and yet so far. They're no longer digging up rock, and I think that's one of the bits that's the slowest. So, packed up from soil from stony soil. What is this? Rough gravel. Okay. Sand from rough gravel, sand from soil. No. Not in there. Can we get stony soil from rough gravel? There you go. RFF rocky soil. What? Some really weird tags and terms for this. Oh, right, yes, let's keep an eye on. These guys are from Lockingham of the Pond, which we have good rep with. Let's keep an eye on what they're like. Total transfer. Oh, this is the same group as before, isn't it? Yeah. Abrasive night owl, no. Mosquito. Very neurotic, pessimist, chemical interest. But it's actually quite good. Is that it? No, not so many of you this time. So really, it's between Tora. I think Tora might actually be the best option. Relationship damage when recruited, 35. Sora can now be recruited. Apparently we're already there. Is this a good idea? Do you fill the roles I need? You're healthy. You can't do mining at all, so no. Plus, that's a big faction hit. I wasn't expecting it to be quite that large. I knew it was going to be big, but... Oh, that's what they're doing. They're going out there to get bloody... Random hair. They're going out there to get stone and stuff for the rock mill. And metal to break down. I mean, that's good. That's why we're so high on metal supplies at the moment. But maybe we suspend on that. And that's fully suspended. Let them time to do some other bits and bobs. Who's starving? There's absolutely no reason for anybody to be starving. We've got loads of food still. I mean, I need to keep on top of it, but we do have loads of food still. I approve of the fact that they sorted that out themselves without doing something stupid. Random animal growing? Can't go wrong. Spawn terror? No, let's not do random animal growing. What we should really be doing, I mean, this has got the... let's do forever. This has got the various things set up, so we should maybe need to hunt to get some more gins. The thing is, what's on this map is not what we need to hunt. You need to hunt pretty specific stuff if you want to actually make anything useful. We need Boomerlope, ironically. Boomerlope gives you the Chemfuel Heart and the Chemfuel Stomach, and they are really some of the best upgrades, as far as I can tell at least. We're going to need all that soil. Yes. We are going to need all that soil. We have a lot of fecal sludge. We are still storing it, and Moldark is going through the job of breaking everybody down here down into humanoid genetic material. Cool, we're going to have plenty of that about then. Roger that. The feline, I swear, was good for something as well. What was that good for? Or maybe that was something I was using to make cat rodent. I don't even think that doesn't sound right either. Muffalo cat? Oh, the Muffalo cats were quite cool. But we don't have the Muffalo genes. We have bear genes? I don't think we've got bear genes either. So we're relatively limited as to what we can do with this gene system at the moment. We're going to need to start trading for, like, animal genes at some point, by the looks of things. You just nom it on insect jelly. And then you put it down and we nicked it. GG. I'll take that. So this room is soil, lichen-covered soil. I assume there's no difference between soil and lichen-covered soil. So it's just waiting on them to finish that. They enjoyed that. Their stay was okay. Peace talks? Nah. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. Question now is whether or not... No, we still don't need to go off on that. I just need them to hurry up and get some stuff done. Primarily down here. Because everything else is getting on okay. But I don't want to put more construction tasks down when it's just going to interrupt wasted. I'll let Moldark finish that up. Might as well do that now rather than any other time. Minus 29 in the freezer. Party, and then Cass knocks the power out. Thanks, Cass. You just had to go and ruin it, didn't you? Wasn't enough. You had to go and spoil it. Was that another party? Oh no, that was a construction. Yeah, what did I just... There was a ding and no message. What was that? Maybe I'll be able to see on the video replay because I have no idea. Okay, we are... Well, actually, I need to unsuspend the blocks. Especially as we've got... Is this all sandstone down here? Yeah, this is all sandstone chunks. So, rock mill... Unsuspend that. We need some more sandstone anyway for the floors. Most of the floors are done. That whole room done with dirt. Yep, that whole room done with dirt. So... People are fishing. We don't need fishing. 4 is fishing. 4 should be constructing. Fishing is absolute lowest priority. What are we missing? Contain resources. Piles of sand, crushed rock, clay. Oh. Need pile of sand and... Yeah, you're fine. Pile of sand and crushed rock. So let's make some sand. And... Let's make some crushed rocks. In fact, let's just put that on... No, actually, let's not put that on Do Forever. That would be really dumb. Okay. That would make sense. And then it did say it needs clay. Now, I wonder where I get clay from. Okay, simple as that. Pile of sand. Clay. Sure. That suggests... as well, that I should probably double up on the sand. And we'll be using it for that and using it in raw form as well. And we use it, lots of it, so yeah, we're going to need tons of sand. The sand is, if I remember rightly, the one we never found on the map. I don't think. Let's have a look. Result, stony soil. Yeah, we want one of these ones that... Why is packed... Oh yeah, packed dirt is not better, is it? Result, stony soil, needs 1 pile of dirt. Gain 2 piles of dirt, gain 5 piles of sand and 5 crushed rocks. Sand or soft sand. Near water, you see, if I remember rightly, we didn't have any. No. Thanks. I guess the visitors just get pissed off because it's so cold. Oh, it's really cold in their place as well. Oh! That would make some sense. They're probably not liking the fact that they're sleeping when it's that freezing. Your bathrooms are pretty cold as well, but don't worry about it. Now, these guys, can I afford 25? Action Goodwill 44. I can just about... If there's one of them that's worth grabbing. Pyromaniac Psychopath Slowpoke. No. Underground a teetotaler with alright mining. You might be interesting. Be your leader. Super immune Slowpoke. Nope. Bloodlust Jas. Yeah, you guys are pretty awful. Pretty awful. The only one that's of any interest is... Oh, wait. There's one more. Underground or ugly. No, the only one of any interest is Willow. Let's try and make some friends. We only lose 15 when recruiting Willow for some reason. Interesting. Let's go trade as well. So not only because that will get our faction rep up, but also because I want to see. Who you got? Fertilizer. Ooh, some good meds. Sure, we'll take your good meds and we'll sell you a button-down shirt. Synthread t-shirt? Yeah. Blue fur parka, sure. 159, perfect. Perfect. Now, we got Jackalope is obviously the man on the task. Sorry, I double clicked on Jackalope there and it didn't. Jackalope, you are set priority-wise to really get in there and negotiate, right? Yeah, pretty much. I'd be inclined to maybe pop that up one even. Make sure you do that instead of treating the pets. Shoe frenzy, must like it soothe. They're both very nice. A missing bit of floor, not so nice. We, like, got no place to put unfertilized eggs, and we must not have any place for this stuff. Rotten fresh. Under genetic materials? Probably not. I don't know where eggs are. You'd almost do with a bit of a search thing for this now. There's so many categories in it. Raw food, animal products. Yeah. Actually, you probably shouldn't put fertilized eggs in the fridge. That's milk. Right. Yeah. Fertilized eggs, not in the fridge. They kind of want those to hatch, if that's the case. There you go. And as for hairball, is this not set to go in here? I think it's a raw resource. No. Is it a waste? No. Finding stuff in this list once you've got it modded out is interesting. Is it a textile? It is a textile. There we go. Apparently it provides excellent heat insulation properties. So let's keep that hairball wool, shall we? Oh, I really want to get this room, like, vaguely done. But it's just not ready. Can I at least reinstall one of the sun lamps? That's capable of using... I can't do it over there, but I can get it on this side. So there was probably the most efficient spot, wasn't it? At least that'll make it feel like I've done something. Outside of get someone killed today. And lose all of our turrets. These guys finished building. So very close. And part of the reason they are not building is because they run out of supplies. Wasted weight? Why are you cooking? Oh, because you're the cook. I did not remember that. That would explain plenty. Okay, so I really need to, and I'm going to need you guys' help on this. I really need to work out what we're going to start doing defensively on this side of things. I think it might end up being more terraforming, because like there's areas like this where we could really make some quite cool defensive structure, and then try and funnel them towards it with some sensible walls elsewhere. Like, do we make ourselves, I don't have the rock for it at the moment, again, but do we sort of make ourselves an outdoor courtyard and really try and sort of block most of this off? What do we do about this bit up here? Do we, again, try and terraform it to force people through flow-wise? I feel like that's got better luck than some of the other things we were doing. Absolutely amazed by my hospitality. And who wouldn't be? You got frostbite. You're indoors. Isn't this the one we were going to recruit? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Because she's not wearing any clothes. We're gonna attend to. I think we probably should. You want to go and tend and feed and wash? Got a major infection. You're blatantly dead, aren't you? Dead man walking. Close to. Fingers crossed. Are decent quality medical services. will do the job. Who's exhausted? Oh, Grey Star. Sorry. Didn't mean to, dude. You're the night owl, aren't you? That's why. Yep. No. We've almost broken down all the corpses. Maybe it is a good idea to... it's warm enough here. You guys just need to get your hell up to the colony and get inside before you get cold. And maybe wear some clothes. I like how they come in and immediately go to bed. Hypothermia shivering, asthma major, hypothermia shivering. Wonder if there's something you can do with something like this as well. I mean, I'm loath to give them anything more to do at the moment because not only have we got more building work to do here, but I mean, I suppose I could start taking apart some of this old stuff. But yeah, we've got building work to do there and we've got building work to do in here, and they're only slowly getting through it. I also need to keep an eye on indoor temps because some areas are getting, these corridors getting kind of chilly. We actually, heating usage, we're not quite using our full heating capacity, so I could probably afford to get like a large radiator in this corridor somewhere. Help heat it all up. And power-wise, everything looking alright? Yep. So there was some weirdness with the plumbing there, I noticed. Just goes across there and stops. Ah, that's because we're going to want probably a radiator in this room as well, right? It's -9 in there. I can't do that until they've done the terraforming underneath. Yeah, because everything's pretty much... Oh, interesting, that's not. Radiator temp, 76%. Why is that, I wonder? Because the water temp's not high enough up. We've not got enough boilery. I wonder how, let's have a look. Power needed 2,000 watts. Power needed 250. 500. Oh, it is a completely linear scale. Grid excess stored. And the watts is tons. Connected heating. We've still got 100%, even with both, like that one, like that. We've still got, that's 100% heating still. So I need to keep an eye on that. I think our power situation is okay. Zzzt, he says. Where was that? They've already fixed it. Okay, whatever. I'm fine with that. And it's snowy time. I haven't had them clear the snow in ages, but hell. Oh, which makes me think, hang on. Where's our home zone? None of this needs to be home, thank you. I don't. Last thing I want is blooming Eldest Wolf going around and clearing all of this stuff of snow, etc. When in reality, all we need to worry about is the tiniest, weeniest little bit. I will leave an area of home zone around the outside of the base, just so that they make it quicker for us to move around. Interesting that I've not got home zone across the whole of that. But I have got home zone across a stupid bridge. Alright, whatever. We'll clean this up and then I'll add a few more bits back into it. Now that might be a bit of a problem for fires later. I'll have to see how that all works out. Okay, and expand just to neaten things up a bit. We might as well clear all of that. Bit more around you. Let's get that inside as well, in particular with the turret. And same with this for the time being. That looks a bit more like it. Is there any other random bits of home zone just lurking around the map that I haven't noticed? Nope, we're looking good. Hang on. Is that home zone or is that... No, that's a random dumpling stockpile. I'll tell you what else I haven't noticed. How long this episode's been going on for. Apparently, an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, but we're so close. And I killed someone today. Our power supply isn't actually looking as good as I thought. Need to keep an eye on the power as well then, Roger. Chevron, I could have sworn. I just updated all of that. Oh no, that's set as how do I... Why this is described as clear snow and expand snow the opposite way around to everything else is a bit weird, but anyway. That would make a lot more sense. That's not home zone, that's some leftovers from when we were growing previously. You don't need to do that, boys. I mean, we might end up wanting to have a pathway around the outside. In fact, let's do that. We probably want a pathway that leads the whole way around the edge of the base, just to enable people to get around more quickly. Oh, goods trader. Yeah, we're running out of power. Well, ever since I turned that heating up. I suppose I did add another 1,000 watts, didn't I? So let's, for the time being, bring that power back down again. See if we can get things working indoors, and then jackalope. Go call them. I don't know what they'll have for us, but I think we might have to end on this bit. Where are you? What business you want to handle? Invite for a visit. Already on the way. Okay, then that's not the right person. Oh, that was a caravan. Oh, an elk is self-tamed. Do I want an elk? We got a doe as well. Where did we get a doe? Alright, whatever. Whatever. No animals. Welcome, new strange animals. We will enjoy keeping you. Clear allowed area. No animals. Is that still sensible? Not quite. Animals not allowed in there either, but otherwise still looking decent, and I'm going to have to call it there, boys. It has been going on for long enough. Thank you all for watching. A bit of a ropey episode today. I lost someone for the first time. Not Moldok. Moosh. Which just makes me sad, but, as mentioned, we do have the potential, if we get far enough with our research, to sequence his genomes. A different thing to grow an animal or humanoid from scratch. So, and you need tools to sequence their genetic makeup, in which you do in two ways: extract it from live bearing, blah 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 blah, or and target a valid corpse. Allows creation of it at the machining table. Unfortunately, what we're not going to be able to do is the brain scanning. Basically, what the brain scan does is move their skills over. So we will be able to clone, but without the skills. I think. I don't think we're obviously possible to scan someone's brain when, well, if nothing else, I think the Thrumbo ate it. It doesn't appear to be there anymore. Either way, I guess we'll leave it there. Some progress made, but not quite how I'd like. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. If you did enjoy this one, hit that like button for me. If you didn't, dislike button's right next door. And otherwise, I'll catch you for the next one.